I know a few people, including myself, that given the chance and all things being equal, will always choose the same player colour. And when someone always picks red, I always think, ooh, aggressive player incoming, but I don't know why I do that. I think I remember a study or something, and a while ago we're learning that Liverpool Football Club switched from red shirts and white shorts to all red in 1964 when then manager Bill Shankly said it made them look bigger. In his words, red for danger, red for power. So I started reading more about colour meanings. So in the order I picked them, again assuming all things being equal, these are my top 11 player colour choices and their meanings. Let me know in the comments which colour you would pick and if it matches your playing style. Number 11. I only paid a voice actor to do the top 10. Brown, the colour of earth, wood and it's also the colour of the back of the Magic the Gathering cards. You know, the one bit that you cover with the sleeve of your actual favourite colour. But there are some player traits that brown relates to that could make it a good choice for gaming. The colour is said to be relaxing, reassuring and reliable, making it a great colour in a negotiation game. Have players underestimate you. It also sounds like a nice relaxing colour to have in a game like a social deduction game or a hidden movement game, you know, those games that get your pulse up. Its relationship with being solid and reliable also lends itself to being a good player colour to partner with. The fact that it's also related to being confident and genuine puts you in a good position around the table for a wide variety of gaming situations. If you're playing against brown, don't let its relaxing, earthy tones put you off. You still need to hack down that chunk coloured meeple. But it's brown, the Newark, New Jersey of colours. Now look, people of Newark, I googled that. Most of my audience for this channel is in North America, and if I said the Luton of colours, you know, woo! Look, people of Luton.
Number 10.
Having this popular colour so far down the list will get a lot of angry comments. I can take that as red. The colour's red. It was a homophone. I'm very clever. A shade of red is used for the colour of castles of Burgundy. I'm hoping it's burgundy. Red surprisingly has anger, danger and chaos linked with it, making it a great colour for dudes on a map style games with combat and such. It's also the colour for warmth, love and passion, so it just depends on the shade of red and if you're in February or not. This makes the colour a very good one for battle, make people afraid of you or make them underestimate you. Red's connection to boldness, strength and determination may also serve you well, or not in negotiation games. For this to matter, it would depend on what colour the other players are playing. If you know someone always plays red, then you know they're probably going to be a bit aggressive and not give you an inch, so you need to be wary of them. I do wonder if the opposing ideals of warmth and anger maybe send mixed messages and can mess with your own strategy. Speaking of mixed messages, it's also the colour of socialism and Republicans. Awkward.
Number 9.
One of the opposing colours to the essence of red is green, except at Christmas where the two very much belong together. It's the colour of the bottom half of Art Nova. Known as honest and reliable, this is a very good colour to have when you need other players to trust you for whatever reason that is. It's also the colour of optimism, which means you'll never give up. Of course, it's also the colour of envy, so other players may see you as a target, even if you're not. And then again, its relationship to safety, reliability and harmony makes you the perfect team player. As far as your teammates are concerned anyway. Much like brown, green is found in nature and is healing, calming and relaxing, which will help with games that tend to up the blood pressure while playing them. Apart from the envy and jealousy thing, which was just made up by Shakespeare anyway, this is pretty much an all-round positive colour. Just like brown, don't let the calming nature of the colour of nature put you off giving them a good kicking. I mean, leave freedom and freeze alone.
Number 8.
Blue. It's the colour of the top half of Art Nova and that cover of only the very best board games. Peace, loyalty. It's also the colour of boredom and depression, which has nothing to do with Terra Mystica. We've had green spring and brown's autumn, but blue's winter brings with it a cold yet professional feel that could warn off any challenges. Challenges are both the physical and mental variety. It's the colour of reliability, trust, honour and stability, which could see players flocking over to your side. So when playing against blue, don't be swayed by their charm. They're as cold as ice. Other than in eyes though, blue and green are both meh colours for me and two colours I don't really think about or want to pick. And for balance, blue is a colour of conservatism and Democrats. I think they're just making it up at this point.
Number 7.
Dull, uninteresting, Great Western Trail. 3 things to describe the blandness of the colour grey. British weather, paving slabs, brass Birmingham. Grey, or it's pronounced over here grey, is considered dull and boring, but I do feel sorry for it. I mean, you could look at it as silver adjacent, which gives it that air of grace and elegance, which is probably why I like it. Silver is also innovative, refined, sleek and sophisticated. This indicates that the he, she or other at the table would be quite the opponent, but don't fall for their charm, beware their silver tongue. But grey itself is so boring it barely has any character traits to mention. Intelligent and serious, there, do with that what you will. It's literally all I have.
Number 6.
Black. 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 Black.
Only one colour can cover elegance and sophistication, as well as depression, morbidity and death. Kingdom death, if you will. The colour of goths, death metal and most geek culture t-shirts is an interesting one. The elegance and sophistication elements come from the long-held belief that black has an air of mystique, hence the little black dress and black suit. Its relation to death goes back to the Roman Empire, where dark coloured togas were worn in periods of mourning. For a gamer, black takes red strength and adds power into the mix, making it another good pick for dudes on the map games. There's also one more word associated with black: illegality. So if somebody's playing black, keep an eye on them, make sure they're not cheating. And in the East, black is the colour of wealth and boys.
Number 5.
From black to the other end of the spectrum, white. Purity, innocence and virginity, so it should be a good pick for a game you haven't played before. It always reminds me of how dirty my Time Stories box always seemed to get. It's the colour of sterility, which means being sterile, which means lacking in imagination, creativity or excitement, amongst other things. White is the colour of simplicity and cleanliness. I'm not sure how that helps you, the player, but there you have it. Mixing the lack of creativity with simplicity then, it could make for a very dull, straightforward opponent. But adding in that it's the colour of ice and cold, that could make them a bit ruthless in their straightforward approach. White is the colour of peace, so if you have white pieces near yours, don't be too worried. It's also famously the colour of surrender, so just move one meeple towards them, watch them flop. In the East, white is the colour of death, mourning, funerals, sadness and misfortune, and here in the West, it's the colour of my bathroom.
Number 4.
The next colour is the colour of Halloween, and for balance, liberal politics. Orange, you're glad you watched this video now. It's also the colour related to low cost and affordability, and no game says affordability than the orange covered 100 plus quid Gloomhaven. Orange is the colour of enthusiasm, stimulation and creativity, so look for players thinking outside the box when taking their actions. It's also the colour for both cheerfulness and aggression, so look out for them smiling as they destroy you. Although this colour is also said to lift you up, so if you're on their side or if they're feeling generous, they can do that, after they knock you down filled with optimism and energy of course. There isn't much of a weakness in orange. Maybe their desire for creativity will make them miss out on the optimal Route 1 option, but that's out of your hands. Orange is also apparently the colour of food. And now I'm hungry.
Number 3.
We have the fourth and final season. Yellow brings summer, hunger, great I'm still hungry, and happiness. The colour of games I consider overrated. It's the colour for comfort, which is why it makes a good colour for walls in hospitals, and for grabbing attention, which is why it's mostly used on for sale signs. And I can spot them a mile away in my local Sainsbury's, so it works. As a player colour, that allows you to see your pieces easily. It has a lot of positives: happiness, optimism, intellect and energy, 4 useful traits for pretty much any game. When playing against yellow, don't let their summery nature fool you. It's the colour to overwhelm and for conflict, so they'll still be looking to take you down. It's also famously the colour of cowardice, so they might not dare to. But remember their intellect, they know you know. But also, they know you know you know. But remember, you know that they know that you.
Number 2.
Just let me check my notes for what I have for the next colour. We have feminine. That's it. I think this was written in the 1920s. Oh, but pink is the colour of Concordia. No wait, just Concordia Venus. Okay. Venus, of course, the goddess of beauty and desire. Pink is the colour of loving, caring, and 1/7 of the shirts in my wardrobe.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
The loving, caring pink player may be precious about their components, not wanting to lose any of them. So if you get the opportunity in a game, take them away from them. Make them feel uncomfortable. Apart from that, it's a nice colour I like to use in games, and a lot of men still, sadly, won't touch it. So it's always available, so yay for me.
And now, number 1.
Purple is the colour of royalty, nobility, the best board game channels on YouTube, garish board game boxes, and that fun bit in Terra Mystica only I seem to like. It's the colour of chocolate, greeting cards, chocolate, video game streaming at Jesta ThaRogue, please subscribe, it's a lot of fun, and of course, chocolate. For gamers, it's the colour of power and elegance, so for the purple player, they won't just take you apart, they'll do it in style. It's the colour of sophistication and luxury, so we purple players expect, nay, demand a certain level of respect at the table. Even if you think you know what the purple player wants, it's the colour of mystery and magic, so we'll bob and weave and keep your head spinning. But it's also the colour that means artificial, which means I could have made all of that up. Plus, if it's me playing purple, you've got nothing to worry about. I'm terrible. Thanks for watching. What's your favourite player colour, and do the traits match your play style? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and I definitely deserve a like, share and subscribe this time because my hair has got gradually worse due to all the shirt changes. You can find me on Insta, Twitch and YouTube at JestaThaRogue, or find the blog at JestaThaRogue.com. I've been Rob, aka JestaThaRogue, and purple is best.